Hello, listener. This is another wonderful edition of Studentpreneur. My name is Dr. Buraimo, and this is Insight Radio. With me in the studio today is Olumide OGBOYOMI, the MD CEO of Makeovers by Mide. Hello, Mide. How you doing?
I'm okay. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. How you doing? How is things? How is life?
Fine. Thank you.
Hey, Olumide, can you just tell us about your business?
Okay, I'm a makeup artist in the business of making people up for events, red carpets. I do bridal makeup too. Everything makeup aside special effects.
Aside special effects,
Yes.
so anything that has to do with makeover.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
And what ignited the spark in you to start that business?
Okay, I think from the start, I've always loved beautifying people. I can remember as early as age 9, I had a lip gloss in my bag. As silly as that sounds, I was still in primary school. I had a lip gloss in my bag and I was always taking it to school. So even before the makeup thing became really big, I already had interest in it. I can remember beautifying my sister's friends for events, making them up. I'll just beg them, oh please, are you going out? Can I draw your brows? Can I do this? Can I do that? Oh, don't worry, I'm not going to collect money. I'll use my stuff. So, and then along the line, it became a big thing. It became an industry of its own, and so I just joined the flow. And I
Wow,
started.
I think that's cool. But when you started the business, did you have cash to start, or you just wanted to start? Do people come with their products? Like, okay, do you have, or like people coming in with their product, or you buy product by yourself and you start using for them for free?
Okay, so initially, before I learned, I had my things. I bought a couple of things just for personal use. So as time went on, I started, when I learned officially, when I went to learn makeup as a student, I started getting things. I didn't have the cash. I didn't have the whole lot of money. And by the way, makeup is quite expensive. I didn't have all of that. But as I was learning, I started buying things gradually. The first thing I got as a makeup artist was a pencil for brows, and then I went to buy a set of brush that came in 6. It was 6 in the pack or something. Then I bought little by little. I still have some of those things in my kit, but I started buying them small, and then with time I saved up. I started having more money to buy for different shades, different colors, and like that.
But the training you went for, did you go there to learn as a professional, or just because you just want to start making people up for free?
No, I went to learn as a professional. I didn't just learn the art of makeup. I also learned the business side of makeup.
Wow.
Yes, how to relate with clients, how to compose yourself, how to relate to people.
All right, thank you. And what have been your failure as a makeup artist?
Okay, there are quite a lot, because when you start making people up, it's quite personal. You get as close as possible that you can be, and people have different attitudes, people have different upbringings, people have different opinions about life. Some people see you as, oh, I'm paying her for whatever she's doing, and some people see you as, you just have to cope with a lot of people. I've had situations where I cried on jobs. People would talk down at you, but you still have to go. You still have to do what you have to do, because the brand still has to be the brand. I've had situations where people call me for jobs while I'm preparing. They just stand you up. You call people and they won't pick up their calls. There are a whole lot of things. I've learned a whole lot, but we just have to keep going. It's business.
Is that the only failure that you've experienced?
Not really. I've been broke. I've had to go for jobs where I know my kit is not complete. I don't have the things I'm supposed to have, but I just have to show up for this job. And most times, as God usually has it, I go there, I use whatever it is I have in my kit. Things come out nice, and I use the money. Sometimes I've had to go for sometimes people pay deposits. When they book you, they pay half of the money, and then I have to use that money because, of course, I'm a student, and that's the only thing I do. I have to use half of that money to get the things I think I'm going to need, and then half of the money is going to be for transportation. The country is a bit hard now. So.
But how have you been saving as a student and as an entrepreneur?
My mom has always been coming through. She's my number one supporter. She's my number one fan and my pillar.
That means after your business, there's still one pocket money at the side.
My mom, I usually, before now, when I get like really broke, I call her. I'm like, oh, mommy, I have a job. Obviously, she's not going to give me because she's teaching me how to be able to spend and she's disciplining me. She will give me the money, but she would tell me that I'm borrowing you and you are going to remove it from your sweat and pay me. So, yes.
So nothing goes for free.
Nothing.
Okay, what motivates you as an entrepreneur?
My mom, and I'm in school. Obviously, I see what people do. I see what girls do, and I do not want to do that. I don't want to end up a failure. My greatest fear in life is ending up a failure or being broke. I don't want to do any of those things, and so I just have to keep going. I've had times where I'm like, is this thing really working? Should I go further? Do I really want to do it? But then I'm like, let me just do it. My mom gives me the support I need. Sometimes it's not just money. She prays for me. Sometimes she calls me, we talk, and I'm like, Mommy, how did you go through this? And she's like, no, you just have to do it. You can't give up. It's the last thing you want to do because you're definitely going to regret it. So I just have to keep going. It's not easy, but...
All right, thank you. How has studentpreneur affected you as a student and as an entrepreneur?
It's tasking. One thing I must say is tasking. Entrepreneur is not as easy as it looks, because whatever effort you put in is what you get. If you do not put in a lot of effort, if you make profits, yes, you enjoy it. If you make losses, you are going to suffer it. So the same thing as being a student, although it can be very confusing as a student here, but I've had situations where I have to choose between class and jobs. Just recently, I just finished from uni, my second to the last paper as a law student. My second to the last paper, yeah. I got a job the night before, around 11 p.m. My paper was for 3 o'clock to 5:30 p.m. The job was for 8 a.m. the same morning. I woke up, and usually I read in the night. I read through the night. I got back to my hostel by 5:30. I had my bath. I wore my black and white that I was going to use to write exam, to a hotel to work. I was reading in the cab. And from my hostel, because I had to go to the hostel to drop my kids and everything, I went straight to the library and then straight to the exam hall. So, and
how was the result of that exam?
Coincidentally, I saw the result this morning. I had a B.
Wow. Yeah. You need an accolade. Because it's really encouraging, because it's not easy for a student to be doing business alongside studying. Really, it's not easy.
It's tasking.
I think you need an accolade.
Thank you.
Okay, what is your greatest fear?
Ending up a failure and being broke. Okay, so something I say is this. When I gained admission into uni to study law, as at that time, I already started makeup. I always said to myself, I don't want people to say that I am into makeup because I failed as a law student. And I don't want people to think I'm doing law because I failed as a makeup artist. So I needed to juggle the two. I don't want to end up as whatever it is I choose to end up with. Whatever it is I choose to do to bring food to my table, I want to succeed at it. Yeah.
That means nothing must disturb. All right, thank you so much. But I discovered that as a makeup artist, is kind of demanding. Very, very demanding. Clients calling you, come and do makeover for me here and there. How have you been doing it with your lecture?
Okay. So up until last year, 2017, it wasn't so much of a duty for anybody to come to class. You are not under any obligation to come to class, but for me, I assimilate best when I'm listening and making contact in class. So, and fortunately, I get weekend jobs, yes, but fortunately, I get weekday jobs rather. Fortunately, most of my jobs are during the weekend. So, this is how I do it. I read throughout the week and go to classes. And then once it's Friday, I make up my mind that my Fridays, Saturdays, Sunday, if need be, are for work. So, yeah.
All right, thank you so much. And how did you build your customer base? Because as a student, for me, I feel it's not easy, really. So how do you do it? How did you do it?
Instagram, yes, Instagram has been helpful, and Unilag is a big market. Yes, I'm not so popular, I'm not so social, but a lot of people know me. So, oh, you need a makeup. Oh yeah, I have a friend. Oh yes, I've been in forums. I have roommates. I get jobs from everywhere. My mom, my sister, my friends tell my friends, other friends tell other friends, church members, and
That means you don't go broke. Sorry.
I do. I don't, because I don't take all the job offers. I can't. Sometimes some people price you really low, and
and you just have to
decline because the brand is going to suffer it.
The brand. But do you ask your client to come with their product, or you do that? You provide products for them?
I provide products, and I've built my kit to an extent. I've saved up, and at this point, I think my kit is sufficient to beat anybody's face, quote and unquote. But there are some clients that are a bit finicky. If you don't trust my product, it's fine. You can use yours.
So that means you can still allow people to use their product.
Yes,
if they want to.
If they want to.
Oh, all right. How has been your greatest inspiration? So, who is your greatest inspiration?
My mom comes first. My mom inspires me a lot. She's a definition and embodiment of strength. And then Makeup by Mario, Kim Kardashian's makeup artist. He's an amazing soul. And then Banker, BM Pro that we have here, Anita Brows, Flawless Faces by Jane, Doran Beauty, Beauty by Queen. Those people are amazing.
So that means you're really looking up to them.
Mm-hmm.
All right, thank you so much. Olumide, we'll be going on a commercial break now. When we come back, we'll continue.
Okay.
Everything business, everything finance, all on one dedicated radio station, Insights Radio.
You're welcome back from our commercial break. Still with me in the studio is Olumide OGBOYOMI, the MD CEO of Makeovers by Mide. Hello, Mide.
Hi.
Yes, before we went on break, you said you have some makeup artists you look up to, and I want to know if there's a particular thing that you've learned from them.
Okay. Over time, I've learned consistency, persistency, and relevance, because if you are not relevant in the industry or wherever it is you find yourself, you most likely be forgotten. And when I think of how far Auntie Banker has come of BM Pro, I just know I have no excuse, because she's been in this game for a long time and she's still really relevant. When I think of Flawless by Jane, recently I found out that she was born and bred in Ajegunle, and right now she's doing big. She's doing it good. She's doing good for herself. So when I think of people like that, I just say to myself that I have no choice. Whatever it is, it takes, as long as I'm doing the right thing. Yes.
But as a student, were you able to achieve it?
Yes. I remember when I started my program in Unilag, my second year to be precise. I didn't take jobs. I was focusing on school. I just wanted to make it right. It worked because I made good grades. But on the other hand, I spoke myself out of it. Why can't I juggle the two together? Because if I can imagine not taking jobs for 6 months, 8 months, a year, 2, you'll be easily forgotten, because the industry is already saturated. There are a lot of people in it already, so you need to continue.
All right, thank you. But how have you been able to generate new ideas?
Instagram has been helpful. I follow people I can learn from, basically. International makeup artists, national makeup artists, makeup artists generally. I follow inspirational and motivational speakers. I read magazine. I go for some of these occasions. I go for marketing and networking occasions, and it's been helpful, yeah. And I try to relate with people that I can learn from, people in the field.
But you said inspirational and motivational speaker. Do you have them in makeup?
Not really. People that are business minded.
All right, people that are business minded.
Yes, so no matter
right.
the business you find yourself in, you can squeeze yourself into whatever it is they have to dish out for you.
All right. But if you could talk to one person from history as a studentpreneur, who would that person be?
To talk to the person and ask questions of how they did it.
Maybe.
Okay, Oshawa Beauty. She started from Sheyi Tobo Studios. She started from school. Sheyi Tobo is also a lawyer and a photographer, yes. He started from OAU and then down to law school, and he's been on a low key for a while now, but yeah, he was really big in the photography industry. So if I could talk to one person, Oshawa would do it, because yeah, she started from school. I think she was in her 3rd year or 4th year when she started. And yes.
Is Oshawa a makeup artist?
Yeah, she's a makeup artist.
Okay. So that means those are the two people. Mm-hmm. If you're given an opportunity to talk to two people,
yes,
you rather pick them.
Yes.
I think that's cool. That's good. What has been your greatest inspiration?
My mom. I say it a lot. My mom, yes. She inspires me a lot. I talk to her when I need to talk to somebody, when I'm tired, when I feel like I'm exhausted. She just knows how to do it.
All right, but what has been the greatest mistake you've ever made as a makeup artist and as a student?
Okay. As a student, the greatest mistake I made was not finding my pattern. People have different breathing patterns, and it helps you a lot when you find yours. And as a makeup artist, my biggest mistake has been an introvert. I don't go out a lot. I don't socialize a lot, and so I think it has affected me in a way, because you can't showcase what you do when you don't have a platform to do it.
Yeah.
So I think that has been my greatest mistake.
But have you been able to overcome being an introvert?
Yes, and that's why I'm here.
That means you are now an extrovert.
I'm trying. I'm somewhere in between, but I'm trying.
All right. What sacrifice have you ever made as a student and as an entrepreneur?
Okay, so I just finished from Unilag, and we all know what happens in school. People party a lot, socialize, and all of that. So I tell myself that, look, you have school, you're a law student, and you have business. You need to juggle these two together. So this is what I do. As a student, most people party a lot. People go out and do all that. But I study a lot. So the time I'm supposed to use to party, I use it to do makeup. That's why you rarely find me partying, because makeup is already a distraction for me. I do not need more distractions. So when people wind up by going to party and doing all that, I do makeup.
You do makeup and you don't. But do you want to tell me that through your school days, because you said you just finished your last paper, do you want to tell me that you've not gone partying at all?
I have, on very few occasions. In short, most people try not to invite me out now because they know I'm going to turn them down. I rarely go out. Most times when you see me out of school, it's probably because I'm working. I party, yes, not party, but once in a while I go out with my friends for movies, for drinks, and everything. So it's not
I think you need to explain that party because
okay, I for one, I do not like the club.
Oh, you don't like clubbing?
Yeah, I think it's a total waste of time, because your nights you go to, I'm sorry, no offenses, but
no.
Yeah, so you go to the club, you party, loud music, this, that, and the next day you're almost miserable, time wasted, you're going to be tired. So trust me, it's not my thing. So I'd rather go out for a few hours, gist, talk, take drinks, movies, catch up with old friends, go to the beach, and so somewhere that you
something
can relax.
reasonable.
Exactly, something more relaxing.
Okay, but as a makeup artist, how are you willing to go?
Okay, I will do anything within my capacity and anything legal to make it. Anything at all. I can sacrifice partying, yes. I can sacrifice going out. Anything at all that is not illegal. Anything that won't get me into trouble.
So you're just ready to sacrifice them, and
yes.
that's the way you want it.
I can walk when I'm tired, walk when I don't feel like walking. But the good thing is, even when I'm tired and I don't feel like walking, once I'm done working and my client likes it, I'm satisfied.
All right, thank you. What's your plan for Makeover by Midday?
Oh, I intend to make this an international brand. Yes, it's quite tasking, but then I think I'm on the right track. It's not been easy, but with God and my mom.
Okay, but at the moment, do you sell product, or you are planning to have your own products?
That's a long-term goal. Right now, I don't intend to, but what I'm working on is how to be a better person, how to be a better makeup artist, how to gain popularity and build my clientele, and then train people if I can. I already started training people, but I had to slow down on that because of school. But now that I'm done with school, yes, I'll train more people
Yes, I think I want to ask you this question. If you want to choose between makeup and being a law student, which one would you
I
have
get
preferred?
this. I get this question a lot.
Mhm.
I get it a lot, but if I were to choose, I wouldn't choose at all because I've always wanted to do law. So I've always wanted to do law. As a matter of fact, I had a national diploma and ND before I came to do law because I wanted to do law. So, but as it is now, I'll probably practice law for 5 to 10 years and do makeup as a side thing, and then after 10 years I'll do makeup fully. But I'm not going to drop makeup for any reason.
You're not dropping makeup for any reason.
It's my
That means-
passion.
That means you still prefer makeup. You just need
At
to
the-
tell yourself the reality.
At the long run, I'll still prefer makeup.
You still
honestly.
prefer makeup.
Yeah.
That means you really love being a makeup artist.
I love it. I love it.
All right. Thank you so much. But I want to ask, if you were given a chance to start all over again, what would you have done rightly?
I would have started. I would have taken things slowly, and then I would have tried to work on clientele. Like I would have tried to network, because whatever business you are into, networking is really important. No matter how good you are, no matter how talented you are, if you don't have clients, nobody's going to see anything. You need clients to showcase what you have. So if I were to start all over again, I would have worked on networking. I would have gone out more. I would have told more people about myself, but we're working on it. Yeah,
You're really working on it for you to have said you were formerly an introvert.
Yes.
Now, all right, thank you. But I want to ask this question again. If you want to start makeup business, like how much do you think someone can start with?
It depends on how you want to start, but I always advise start anyhow. Just start, because if you continue procrastinating, you might never do it. And the way the industry is saturated, nobody's going to wait for you. You need to start with what you have. When I started, I only had my stuff. I only had things I was using for myself, but I needed to learn. But if you have passion for it, one way or the other, things will work out. You provide things for yourself. Money will come. Don't worry about, just do what you have to do. Learn it and be good. People will patronize you. You will make money. And but because if you are in the business for money alone, they will suffocate you out of it. When there is no money, passion keeps you going. So you need to understand that you are in the business for passion and not the money. Because when you even want to start, most times you don't have, makeup is expensive. Nobody will actually acquire or gather money and say, oh, let me go and buy everything I need. You keep buying. So it's not like you need an amount of money. Just start with whatever it is you have.
All right, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I think I really enjoyed this interview with you. But if you want to advise your younger you, what would you advise your younger you?
Start slowly. Take it easy on yourself. Enjoy your growth process. Enjoy it. Take it easy on yourself. You're doing whatever it is you can. Don't compare yourself with anybody. Your time is different. You will shine when you have to shine. You will become your Anita Browse with time and everything. These people paid their dues. You're paying yours. And you will definitely get to wherever it is you're meant to be. Just take your time and enjoy your process.
Take your time and enjoy your process. And you don't have to be like any other person.
You
Just
are
be
you.
yourself.
Nobody's going to be you than you. Yeah.
Well, thank you so much, Mide. It's been a wonderful time with you in the studio today.
Thank you.
And I'm very sure that students that are out there that are listening to will definitely learn one or two things from this. All right, my name is Dr. Buraimo. This is Studentpreneur and it's Insight Radio. Thank you. Don't go anywhere. Next time, we'll say bye.
All right, bye.